Oh, hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screeners Prime.
Let's talk about the X-Men 97 Wave 2, baby. And this is not all of them, it's just 3 out of the wave. You know, we're going to take a look at those Cyclops coming around looking good. And then we're going to hit you with the slow motion, of course. And you're going to get a look at old Nightcrawler, a.k.a. Kurt Falkner. And then going to round it out with old Jean Grey. And I got to say, they all looking sweet, baby. Alright, so we're taking a closer look at Jean, and this look right here reminds me of that X-Men cartoon where they're like in high school. It looks a lot like that look, and I gotta say it looks pretty good. Really interested in that. It looks like she's got the double arms, which is gonna take her above the other Jean Greys that's out. But let's open this gal up. So I will say this Jean right off the bat looks a whole lot better than the others. Let's take a look at her face, fam. That's a very nice head sculpt, fam. Just look at the details, and the eyes are actually looking straight, not looking kind of up like the one from the 3-pack looks, fam. And the hair looks good, and the one difference that I've noticed comparing the others, underneath the chest, there is no twist right here. It's all over here. So she's bending about that far over. She's going back that far, and the belt is together. It's not like a movable piece like before. And also is different, where before the background of the X was mostly red and the X itself was black. This time it's reversed, with the X being red and the background being black. That's another difference. She also comes with another head sculpt. Let's look at that head sculpt. Oh, before we go to that head sculpt right here, let's look at the back. I will say that this is a lighter red, kind of orangish red than before. Out of all the other jeans, this is the brightest. Of course, it's no taking off the cartoon, and her cheeks are kind of rosy as well. But if you look at the back, at the ponytail can be moved and you can pull it off. So that's definitely something different. One thing that always irritated me about those other Jean Greys, she's a telepath, but she could never like touch her head like she did in the cartoons and in the shows. So that always irritated me. They would always have her arms like kind of like close, but they could never like really touch like that. But now, since she has the double arms, the double elbows, now she can do that, and I'm really digging that. Everything else is basically the same as a Marvel Legends figure, and the shoulder pads also is a little different, where they can help you to come up, because it's kind of it's not a breakaway piece, but you can have it so that she can move her arms more freely than the ones in the past. But we will do a comparison so you can see what I mean. But other than that, I'm really liking this figure above the rest. I think there have been 3 Jean Greys, the original one from the Marvel Legends, and then there was the 3-pack, and then there was another one that came with the VCH style tape, but I'm liking this one above all. I have all of them except the VHS tape one, because I felt there was no need when I had the 3-pack one. So we're going to move on to the other head, and the other 2 hands that she comes with. So this is the other head and the other hands, and again, because of the double jointed elbows, she can touch her head, and looks like she's thinking as she's doing something with her hand as well. And the face sculpt on this one is nice. It has a little bit of rosy cheeks, eyes are looking straight, not up in the air. So again, the hair is a little orangish red, but I'm digging it. Again, you can get some nice poses in this fig. So yeah, really digging this jean. Really digging this jean a lot better than all the rest. Now let's do some size comparisons, fam. Oh, before we do the comparison, fam, I forgot I didn't hit you with the slow motion. So here we go. Want to let you get a look see of old jean. All right, let's try this one more again with the slow motion. So you can get a look at Jean while she's going through in her pose using her psychic powers. And you can see she got a little something back there. She ain't packing like Rogue, but she got a little something that got Cyclops and Wolverine going at it, fam. But I will say again, this is a nice figure. I'm really glad I picked it up, and I found this in GameStop, fam. So check your GameStops. It wasn't in Target. Found it in GameStop. All right, we back at the front, baby. Oh, just wanted you to see that this is as high as she can look up on that bald peg. She doesn't have a lot of range of motion looking up at all. Even when you take off that head, the ponytail is still not that much difference. This is it. That's all you get looking down. Not very much at all. So here's the comparison with the original Jean to the left. Of course, she's a lot more shinier, and with the 3-pack Jean to the right. And as you can see that the 3-pack Jean, she kind of looks like she's looking off to the right. She's not looking like straight ahead. It's an okay figure, don't get me wrong. I just didn't like how, you know, she needed those double jointed arms. I don't know why they waited so long to add that. And then again, like I said, right above the chest on the new Jean, on the 3-pack Jean, the swivel movement is right up below the chest. On the first Jean, it's a little bit below the chest, and on the new one, they took that movement from the chest all together. It's at the waist. And again, she has the double jointed elbows. And another thing that I think is always interesting to me on the old Jean, the face sculpt is not that bad as well. It was good for its time, but they took the time to paint the nails on the old Jean, but they never do it for the new ones. I always thought that was a little interesting, a little crazy that they took that extra detail back then, but they refused to do it now. And since there's that big thing with Rogue going on with the derriere, I figured I'd let y'all take a look-see at who's doing what in the back. Now, in this aspect, I look at the 3-pack Jean with having a little bit more biscuits in the oven, if you hear me knocking. Alright, so here's a look at all the ladies. We got Storm over here. Swap some heads with her. Then you got the Rogue. This is my favorite Rogue so far. You got the new Jean. This is a Mayfax Psylocke. Really like her fitting in. She fits in well to me. And then we got Jubilee. This is the one that came out. This is not the VHS one. This is the one that came out before that. So again, these are the ladies of the X-Men, and I like how they all measure up. And Jean looks great with them to me. Oh, and with Storm, what I mean by custom is all it is the head from the VHS tape as well. That's on the new Storm body because the legs are better. The one that came with the 97, but there's also something else. Oh, also the hands are from the, which one? The hands are from the other Storm that came out initially with the white body that everyone was using. That was the update to the original Marvel Legends one. So it's like 3 versions of Storm combined to make this Storm for me. And this is the VHS Cyclops over here that had this shell, the shell shading. I'm saying I'm all messed up. No, the discoloration. I forget what it's called. The shell shape. Tongue tied. I can't get it out, fam. But it's the one that had the discoloration that gave it the cartoon look that a lot of people didn't like, but they really liked this Cyclops figure, and a lot of people was getting this stuff off. I got part of it off, but no, I was like, oh well, I got enough of it off. They want to mess it up. And if you're wondering why this Wolverine, which is the one from the VHS tape pack as well, why he's a little different, it's because his head, this is the 97 Wolverine with the head with the snarling face from the VHS pack. So if you get the VHS pack, you can get another Wolverine head that you can use along with the normal looking face. So that's a little food for thought for you, a PSA, fam. But again, they look good. The 3-pack, so to speak, updated version with a little bit of anxiety. And as you can see, Wolverine is not feeling this one bit because he believes Jean is his girl. So this is my updated X-Men team as of today, minus the Nightcrawler that I showed you and the new Cyclops that has the optic glass. So tell me what you think, fam. Is this a pass or a grab? Is this Jean worth it, or are you just gonna stick with the Jean that you got? Hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm digging it, fam. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I didn't put my custom Iceman up there, fam, so I had to throw him in there as well.